Hey guys, quick video on copying your animation from your walk cycle scene and adding it to an environment. Once you've downloaded the environments project, you'll want to uncompress it and then move it to your desktop. Then launch Maya. Open up Maya. I will set my project to my environments project, open my scene. You'll see that there's no scenes under here, but under assets, we have several different environments that you can choose from. I'm going to go ahead and bring up street scene version 2. So I'll open that from the assets directory. I'll get this error message as always. And there's only one solution, and that is to press OK. So the first thing we need to do is bring our character in. So I'm going to go File, Create Reference, go to the Assets directory, Body Mech, Scenes. I'm going to bring in Stella. Now she's in our scene file. The next thing I'm going to do is import in my Body Mech selection sets. Resize those. And I'm going to pretend dock them over here. I'll select this button right here so I get a tab with controls for both sides of the character. You can also use the Anim School Picker if you choose. So you would launch your Anim School Picker. You want to open up under the Assets directory, to the Body Mech folder. There is the Body Mech Picker version 2. You'd open that up and change the namespace to your character. In my case, that's Stella. So now I have two different ways of selecting my character. I'm just going to select the placement control on my character, mass button, so I only have curve selected. I'm going to move her into the street. So I've got my scene set up. What I want to do is I want to save it with my name on it. So I'm going to go save scene as. I'm going to call this street scene Gale, and I'll call it version 01. So I'm going to save that to my scenes directory. Now let's go and open up our walk cycle. I'm going to need to set my project to the SMC walk cycle project, which is on my desktop. Here it is, walk cycle SMC. So I'll set this project and then I'm going to open up my latest, greatest Stella walk. Okay, so here's my walk cycle with my character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all my controls on my character, and then I'm going to go to Studio Library. I am going to hit this plus button, and I'm going to say Animation, and I'm going to call this Stella Walk. Save that. I'm going to click this button, which is going to save a thumbnail of my cycle, and I'm going to hit Save. So now my walk cycle is saved inside of Studio Library. Set my project back to the environments project, and I will open up the scene that I set up with Stella inside of it. I'm going to open that up. I'll select all the controls on Stella. See, there's no animation on her whatsoever. Okay, so now that I've got my character selected, I'm going to come over to Studio Library, and I'm going to apply the animation that I saved onto my character. So now you can see my character is walking through the environment. Things I can stretch this out to several more frames, 120. And she'll keep on walking. So we could change our view, and I will just move the global control so the whole thing starts a little bit further back. And now if we scrub through this, our character's walking. There's lots of different things that we can do to add some more character to our walk and some variety. We can use animation layers to add some look arounds and stuff like that and just break the cycle up some. We can also put her on a path so that she's not going in a straight line. We can also animate the lights to follow her if necessary. This is what you want to do for your final assignment, is get your walk cycle in here, continue refining your walk cycle, and add some character and personality or a bit of story to your shot.